Today, the National UFO Reporting Center says our state has the highest number of sightings than any other state in the country. There's no concrete evidence why, only that this month is red hot when it comes to spotting unidentified objects in the sky. Cabo Force Guard Swanson explains.
It was a bright light, and all of a sudden it just, shoo, it just disappeared. I don't know what it was.
June is a hot month.
Philip Lipson knows all about UFOs.
They're usually quiet.
He even wrote a book about them.
Yeah, people have told me about them.
Today he runs a website called the Northwest Museum of Legends and Lore. They take UFO sightings seriously.
На крыше с едой, конечно, трудновато.
Звезды голубые над крышей своей, над крышей дома своего.
Joe! Joe, what are you doing up here? Looking at the stars. Sirius is out tonight. That's the dog star, you know. I wonder why there's no cat star.
Может, какую-нибудь антенну испортить?
Here you go again. It's the same thing. I keep trying to tell people, but nobody listens. Firefighters have delivered a U.S. foreign exchange student from a giant stone vagina after the man became stuck when he crawled inside the campus art installation. Emergency services were called in southwest Germany after he became stuck feet first in the sculpture. The photos were taken by a man's friend and posted on an image-sharing website. They attracted plenty of attention. It's the same goof. Remember the video with the women from Mars or Saturn or whatever it was, and the guys took the spaceship and went up inside? It's the same thing. When you're ringing the bell, you're getting the broad off. See that? You notice how it's a cube, right? That's why they refer to a woman's snatch as a fucking hot box. Are you getting it, ladies? You understand? The cube is it. Look, the whole Saturn vagina, cube, all of this is all wrapped up into one thing.
Like the one over Maury Island where UFOs were spotted. Then 3 days later, then 3 days later, then 3 days later, flying discs over Mount Rainier. Both in June 1947, just 3 days apart. Just 3 days apart. Just 3 days apart. Just 3 days apart.
Some people actually celebrate that as like National or Worldwide UFO Day.
Reports from Bremerton, Clarkson spoke.
Some UFO...
You cannot defeat me! I'm immortal! I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz!
Groups say Washington is one of the leading states for sightings.
Battleground, East Wenatchee, Vantage, Puyallup, and Auburn. Vantage, Puyallup, and Auburn. Vantage, Puyallup, and Auburn. That's just in the last 10 days or so.
Peter Davenport, director of the National UFO Reporting Center. Tracks UFO sightings in the United States. And this month right here...
Sequence of sounds of Earth to volcanoes and thunderstorms to machine
has been red hot.
We've taken 31 reports from the state of Washington since the 1st of June.
And last Saturday, Davenport documented a major sighting on Whidbey Island, where a woman reported seeing fireballs in the sky.
Whatever that means, you fucking peasant.
Who wants the first cookie? Let's see what we got today.
Get my cookie, get my cookie.
Oh. My. It's a rocket ship! It's a rocket ship! Come fly us to Jungle-land! Here we go!
You want? So I'm inside. It's sort of like a little phone booth, but it's pretty comfy. I've got.
Mom! Home!
Got a sleeping bag right here that we sleep in, so we don't have sort of like a little bit of a cover. We don't fly all over the place. But you know, you can sleep in any orientation. I have it feeling like I'm standing up right now, but like you saw, I'm on the floor, but it doesn't matter if I turn over and I sleep upside down. I don't have any sensation in my head that tells me that I'm upside down, so it really doesn't matter. The sleep station is also like a little office. We've got a computer in here. As you can see, we've got a couple little toys. I've got some books. I've got some clothes and other things that make it sort of like home. I'm coming out. And just for reference, that's one sleep station. This one's another, right here. There's one on the ceiling, if you want to call it, right here. And then there's a fourth on the other wall, over here. So all of us sleep in a little bit of a circle. All right, come on back. There's more to show you. I know that there's some questions about how to use the bathroom and how do you actually live in space like normal, like at home. I mentioned real quickly about getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth and washing your face. Well, how do you do that? Well, here is the bathroom, essentially. You get up in the morning and we have a little kit, and it has all the essential things that you need, like your toothbrush and toothpaste and brush. See how much better the brush makes my hair look?
Talk with me. Jeez, you made me step in a puddle. Out of my way, monkey face. So you want help getting away, do you? I think I can arrange that.
I'm just joking. It still stands up straight. It doesn't matter where you are. It's always going to stand up straight while you're up in space. A lot of people ask about toothbrush and toothpaste. So, luckily enough, toothpaste, you can do it upside right this way, is and so it sticks to your toothbrush, no problem. Another cool thing is that water sticks to your toothbrush too. If you can see it. I'll have some water come out. The water is pretty neat up in space. It'll stick to your toothbrush and it will make a big bubble. And that's just by surface tension. And then you can
It's not what it looks like.
drink it. So a lot of people ask about what do you do with the toothpaste after you brush your teeth. Two options. Swallow it, and it's sort of like mouthwash, but it tastes a little gross. Or you can just spit it out in a paper towel, and then you don't have to worry about it. Swallowing thing I wouldn't recommend at home. I'm only up here for 4 months, so it's not that bad. One of the most pressing questions about living in space, of course, is the bathroom. So let's take a look at that little piece of work. Come on in. Here we are at the throne. This is awesome. You might see the little, you might have noticed the little moon on the outside. This is our orbital outhouse right here.
He believes it's a pattern.
For the last 2 years, our center has been deluged, inundated, smothered with reports of clusters of red, orange, and yellow fireballs.
Most experts say you can see a UFO anytime, anywhere. But you know what? There are ways you can to improve your chances.
And you need to be kind of in a relaxed state of mind, like not expecting anything in particular.
But not everybody believes in flying objects from outer space, especially the higher number of sightings in June.
I don't think the fact that it gets higher in the summer when there are more people out having fun drinking, you shouldn't be discounted as a factor.
Garth Swanson, Como 4 News.
The National UFO Sighting Center says it has reported 5,000 sightings in Washington over the last 20 years. The most recent, 2 days ago in Centralia. Days ago in Centralia. Days ago in Centralia. Days ago in Centralia.
You understand? The cube is, look, the whole Saturn vagina, cube, all of this is all wrapped up into one thing. Okay, you get it? I don't know what to tell you, but it's the way this place works. So the bell, we can also assume that that's a part of the woman's female anatomy that's very sensitive.
You are probably right now, pound for pound, the most infamous student in America. How do you feel about that?
It's pretty absurd. I mean, I would have never expected like this would ever happen.
Really?
Well, I mean, I think to be perfectly honest, if I was just another college girl who does porn, this would have been like a day of news. But I think that because I came out in defense of myself, and because I really talked about how much porn empowered me and I really told my story.
Ah, Belle.
Good morning. I've come to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday.
That's all right. I'll borrow this one.
That one? But you've read it twice.
Well, it's my favorite. Borrowed places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
If you like it all that much, it's yours.
But, sir.
I insist.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Look, there she goes, the girl is so peculiar. I wonder if she's feeling.
Photo. What a dope. You know, if I was there, you know what I would do? I would go over and I would stomp on his legs to get him stuck in there harder, and then I would sit on a park bench and feed pigeons and throw rocks at this guy. Hard.
And then we get some of our specialty stuff, some things that we like, some of our favorite stuff that your family can send up. In fact, I like fluffernutters, and so I got sent up some fluff so I could make my fluffernutter with peanut butter. So you have a lot of food up here, no problems.